Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today we're gonna be showcasing Cad Bane. I did the Easter event quite a bit. Like I'm talking about, like literally went AFK for hours, just like because it would take me about an hour for every 250 eggs, plus a 15% at Cad Bane, plus 1,100 gems. So 100. I got to like 200 level two, wave 277 solo, which was not bad. Honestly, I had some really, really good runs. So I ended up getting two Cad Banes on accident in this regard. So because of that, I decided to actually go for what do you call it? Two Easter baskets just for trading purposes in the future. So I guess we'll do like a secret Cad Bane giveaway if they ever add trading to the game. We're gonna go ahead and test out Cad Bane with his stats without anything. No Evo, no nothing. And of course, we'll just replace, I guess, Anakin. I mean, we'll replace Luke. We'll unequip. Oh, well, I clicked the wrong thing. It's all right. You know, we'll just do only Cad Bane and kind of see how it goes from there. He's a secret unit. Secret units are going to be broken as heck either way. Like, they're going to be really, really good units that are a cut above the rest, no matter what. So this is, like, obviously something, the way it's going to be. So let's go ahead and get down to it. I think we should do Death Star Act 5 hard. Yeah, that should do it. All right. So we're going to give this a shot, see how this goes down. First things first, Cad Bane is relatively expensive like most characters in that category of, how do you say, secret unit category. They just tend to be more expensive. But that makes sense because they are secret units, obviously. They are going to be a lot stronger than normal units. Starting damage, not too bad at all, actually. I mean, if we could really just take a look at his starting damage real quick. Hang on, let's put him right here for now. He starts off with about 228 damage. That's not bad, but he does have a fire rate of 8 seconds. That's base, by the way. So we're going to go ahead and shoot for this. This is the hardest story you can do right now. And, oh, I almost forgot to turn the VFX back on. All right, let's turn those back on. Let's put down another Cad Bane. And one more Cad Bane right here. And I think it's, it's another 3-type character. So once you have 3 Cad Banes down, it's kind of over from there. Starting damage ain't too bad, though. All right, let's see. Come on, Cad Bane. He's throwing like an egg grenade right now. So right now, he's not Cad Bane, he's Cad Bunny. We're going to go ahead and shoot for some upgrades. All right, first upgrade, second upgrade. All right, we're going to bring some Cad Banes back here real quick. They did make the stories just a little bit harder, so it is going to be what it is. Shoot for the next upgrade. So we're still looking at like a very heavy 7, and I really don't like this early, this very early circle. It's really, really bad. All right, let's shoot for another upgrade here. We're going to go for Easter Shot. Let's see, is Easter Shot multi-hit and lingering? Nope, just very fast quick shot. Huh. Not too bad. Man, these Cad Banes are struggling back here. Yeah, he's definitely not a starter, that's for sure. We're going to bring him back here, of course, and then back here. There we go. That should be able to quell them down just a little bit. So we don't get a bigger circle, which kind of sucks, but his damage is pretty lackluster right now at level 50. I mean, you'd expect a lot more, honestly, out of a starter damage, but I'm guessing they didn't want him to be too broken off rip, at least without the evolution and such. He doesn't have his Easter basket in this form. He is pretty base right now. Okay, so not to waste time here, but I did switch to a infinite mode instead so we can actually get a much better look at him. Honestly, from the starter damage is quite lackluster. The AoE is terrible. Easter Shot doesn't make it but slightly better, and that's mostly due to the range increasing obviously the circle's AoE. So then we go a little further in, and that's the end game damage for Cad Bunny, which honestly isn't too crazy. It's kind of like there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring all 3 right here just for, like, as a safety for now. And as you can see, he is a little cheaper than most units in the game, as of this moment before he gets the Evo. So I feel like he's just kind of like a little weaker than someone like Mace Windu right now. I think Mace Windu's kind of got the better shot right now. And this is base stats, by the way. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and bring in the calculator to pretty much test out where's this character's SPA and compare him at level 50 base without evolution with all the other characters in the game. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We're looking at about 418 DPS, so this is less than Darth Maul. This is less than Luke Skywalker, and he has a much weaker circle. So if you never got the basket for Cad Bane or Cad Bunny, obviously, then there's just no point in actually investing in this character. But the range is a really nice indicator of something that's going to be a lot better if they keep up with the sniper-esque style. We'll have to see whenever we get to his Evo, which will be in the next clip of the video. See you guys then. Alright, so right now we're about to evolve Cad Bane. Now, of course, we're going to select the level 50 Cad Bane. He is going to get a 35% attack increase, which is much needed. And then he's also going to get Bunny Boom, which is his final move. He turns from Cad Bane to Egg Bane. No, Cad Bunny to Egg Bane. Egg Bunny? Cad Bane. That's funny. But honestly, the evolution's quite cheap. Not too many loops you have to run through. If you're pretty good at infinite mode, this is going to be light work. And he gets his Easter basket. Looks great. All right, we have... Whoa, what the heck happened there? That is a bug. But as you can see, he goes from he goes from Cad Bunny to Egg Bane. And let's see that starting damage increase real quick. Yeah, not really a... No, he didn't really change in starter damage. All right, so it doesn't look like his starter damage increased. It looks like he actually just went straight into... I'm guessing his evolve moves are going to be a lot better. I don't know. The balancing in the game is kind of weird right now, especially just because like almost all the characters got balanced out, which ruins a lot of the characters in the game because a lot of the characters have this really weak AoE style, and it really just makes full AoE characters top of the game right now. So it's looking rather lackluster for progression in the game, especially if you invest in the wrong characters these days. But you know, with secret characters, they're more likely going to be a lot better in the future than they will be right now. I mean, that's just kind of the way they operate, I guess. All right, we're going to go 2x2 speed real quick. We're going to go ahead and get this started. And we're going to check out that brand new Cad Bane with the aura, of course. We're going to go ahead and do the R2-D2 3 spot real quick. There we go. And now let's go ahead and put down Cad Bane. Now there's a trick to using circle AoE. Of course, you want to target the strong. And on the second guy, leave him be. Third guy, leave him be. Now what's going to happen is he's going to target the strong ones, which is going to give me a lot more time to work with it, work with my farm, and leave these dudes with less cleanup to work with, which is quite nice. Unless he misses like that, then it's going to look really, really bad. It's weird. Sometimes he misses the egg. I don't know if that's like a programming error or something like that. But of course, we're going to shoot for the stars right here. Let's see. I'm hurting on money right now. Come on, guys. Give me my money. Okay, come on. There we go. All right. We got all of our dudes maxed out? Yes, we do. All right, now we're going to go ahead and max out Cad Bane right here. And we got Bunny Boom. This is the new move, I believe. So his whole kit did change right here, which is rather interesting. So instead of going into the pistol shot a little later, it's actually a lot earlier, and then it leads into Bunny Boom. So right here, obviously, you're going to have to play a little safety right here, just to make sure that he gets stuff done. All right, now we're going to go ahead and focus on getting Egg Boom and see what that looks like. All right, honestly decent, but it's looking a lot more like Mace Windu than anything. Let's see how much damage we can really get with this guy. All right, and that's it. So base stat line wise, we're looking at about 4,066 with an SP of 6.2. 655 damage a second. That's honestly not bad. My least favorite part about this character, though, is that AoE circle. Wait. Ooh, that's weird. Was he missing? Hard to say. Weird. Alright, well, let's bring all the Cad Banes over here. He's, of course, going to struggle just a little bit. But honestly, now he just kind of goes to that same price range where he was before, which is not too bad. Let's see. The range is really nice. That's what I kind of like about this Cad Bane. Keep in mind, this is base range. No traits, no nothing. So, honestly, not too bad on the range department. He's more of like a sniper than anything, which is kind of nice. I get the idea of Easter. The particle effects look great. I just don't like the fact that he doesn't use two guns. That's my least favorite part. Besides that, though, he looks awesome. I think he's a fun character to use. He's got tons of range, which makes him very useful, especially whenever it comes down to dealing with just those enemies in the backline. I still think someone like Luke Skywalker is a lot nicer, but the only issue with this, right, is the fact that Luke Skywalker does have less DPS. Yep. All right. Well, that kind of does it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy. I'll see you guys whenever the update drops tomorrow. Peace out.